Want to know the secret to living past 90? It's simpler than you think. Today, I'm sharing the 4 types of illnesses you absolutely need to avoid as you get older if you want to live a long and healthy life. These are things that most people overlook, but they could make all the difference between just surviving and thriving in your golden years. Stick with me, because at the end, I'll share an inspiring story of someone who defied the odds, living far past 90, because they dodged these very illnesses. Trust me, you won't want to miss it. Illness number 1, heart disease. Meet Mrs. Johnson, who at 85 still takes daily walks around the park and loves playing with her grandkids. She's always been full of energy, enjoys family gatherings, and looks forward to every moment of life. But here's the thing. Mrs. Johnson avoided heart disease by prioritizing her health, making sure she stayed active, and watching what she eats. Unlike her cousin, who at 72 passed away from heart complications after years of unhealthy habits, including a sedentary lifestyle and poor eating choices. Mrs. Johnson's story shows us how small lifestyle changes can have a big impact on heart health as we age. Heart disease is one of the leading causes of death among seniors. As we age, our arteries become stiffer, and the risk of plaque buildup increases, making it harder for our heart to pump blood efficiently. This can lead to high blood pressure, heart attacks, or even heart failure. However, the good news is that heart disease isn't inevitable, and it's something we can take control of with the right habits. Staying active, maintaining a healthy diet, and managing stress are crucial factors that help keep your heart in top shape as you get older. For seniors, it's important to stay active and keep your heart pumping regularly. Exercise strengthens the heart muscle, improves circulation, and can even lower blood pressure. Mrs. Johnson walks every morning, and even on days when the weather's not ideal, she makes sure to get at least 30 minutes of activity in. Whether it's a brisk walk, swimming, or even dancing, keeping your body moving every day can greatly reduce your risk of heart disease. A balanced diet is also key. Mrs. Johnson knows the importance of eating nutrient-dense foods like vegetables, whole grains, lean protein, and healthy fats. She keeps her sodium intake low, avoids processed foods, and makes sure her meals are heart healthy. Consuming foods high in omega-3 fatty acids, like fish, helps reduce inflammation and lower cholesterol, which can significantly reduce your heart disease risk. Lastly, managing stress is an often overlooked but vital part of heart health. Chronic stress can elevate blood pressure, increase heart rate, and even trigger heart attacks. Mrs. Johnson makes time for relaxation, whether it's through meditation, a warm bath, or spending quiet time with loved ones. Keeping stress under control allows your heart to function properly and keeps your body in balance. By taking a proactive approach like Mrs. Johnson, you can reduce the chances of developing heart disease and continue living an active, fulfilling life well into your later years. Regular physical activity, a heart-healthy diet, and stress management are simple but powerful tools for maintaining a strong heart and avoiding the complications that often come with aging. Illness number 2, diabetes. Then there's Mr. Clark, who's 92 and sharp as a tack. He still enjoys gardening, has a great memory, and loves sharing stories with his grandchildren. His secret? He avoided diabetes through a low-sugar diet and regular exercise. Unlike his friend, who's now struggling with insulin injections at 78 because of poor eating habits and a lack of physical activity, Mr. Clark's lifestyle choices helped him maintain healthy blood sugar levels and avoid the complications that come with diabetes. Diabetes, particularly type 2, is a condition where your body either doesn't produce enough insulin or doesn't use it effectively, leading to high blood sugar levels. Over time, this can cause serious complications like nerve damage, kidney problems, and heart disease. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at processing sugar, which makes it even more important to monitor blood sugar levels. A high-sugar diet, combined with a lack of physical activity, can increase the risk of developing diabetes, which is why lifestyle choices play such a critical role in prevention. Mr. Clark's story shows us that it's never too late to take control of your health. He focuses on a balanced diet that's low in processed sugars and high in fiber, lean proteins, and healthy fats. He's careful to avoid sugary snacks and sodas, instead opting for natural sugars found in fruits. Regular physical activity also helps his body process sugar better, keeping his blood sugar levels in check. Staying active increases insulin sensitivity, making it easier for the body to use insulin effectively and maintain stable blood sugar levels. A healthy weight is also important in preventing and managing diabetes. Excess weight, especially around the abdomen, can make it harder for the body to use insulin properly. Mr. Clark maintains a healthy weight through exercise and mindful eating, which helps regulate his blood sugar and reduces his risk of developing type 2 diabetes. If you're at a healthy weight, your chances of developing diabetes are significantly lower, so keeping an eye on your weight and making small adjustments can make a big difference. Lastly, regular checkups are crucial. Diabetes can develop without noticeable symptoms in its early stages, so it's important to have your blood sugar levels checked regularly. Catching early signs of diabetes allows you to make changes before complications arise. Mr. Clark has regular checkups with his doctor to monitor his health, and that simple habit has been key to staying healthy and avoiding diabetes. By taking a proactive approach, you can catch any early signs and take action before it's too late. Illness number 3, osteoporosis. Let me tell you about Mrs. Parker, who's 88 and still living independently, thriving in her own home. She's known for her energy and sharp mind, always ready to greet each day with a smile. One of the secrets to her longevity? She made sure to strengthen her bones every day with weight-bearing exercises and a calcium-rich diet. In contrast, her sister, who didn't prioritize bone health, fell at 80 and fractured her hip. That injury led to a long recovery and a decline in her quality of life, leaving her dependent on others for much of her care. Mrs. Parker's focus on her bone health allowed her to maintain independence and mobility well into her 80s. Osteoporosis is a condition that weakens the bones, making them fragile and more likely to break. As we age, our bone mass naturally decreases, but without proper care, this process accelerates, especially in women after menopause. When bones become weak, even a small fall can result in serious fractures, often leading to long hospital stays and a lengthy recovery. It's common for fractures, especially in the hip, spine, or wrist, to cause a significant decline in mobility and overall health. That's why taking steps to strengthen your bones can help prevent these injuries and maintain your independence as you age. One of the most effective ways to combat osteoporosis is through weight-bearing exercises. These exercises, such as walking, dancing, or strength training, apply pressure to your bones, encouraging them to become denser and stronger. Mrs. Parker makes sure to walk every day, and she also includes lightweight training in her routine to keep her bones strong. Staying active in this way not only supports bone health, but also helps improve balance and coordination, reducing the risk of falls. In addition to exercise, a calcium-rich diet is essential for strong bones. Calcium is the building block of bone tissue, and it's important to get enough through food or supplements. Mrs. Parker makes sure to include plenty of calcium-rich foods like leafy greens, dairy products, and fortified foods in her meals. Vitamin D is also crucial because it helps the body absorb calcium. Mrs. Parker spends time outdoors to soak up natural sunlight, which helps her body produce the vitamin D it needs, especially as we age and our skin becomes less efficient at producing it. By combining regular weight-bearing exercises, a calcium-rich diet, and enough vitamin D, you can protect your bones and reduce the risk of osteoporosis. As we've seen with Mrs. Parker, taking these steps early and consistently can help you stay active and independent for years to come. It's never too late to start, so begin building stronger bones today to ensure a healthier tomorrow. Illness number 4, Alzheimer's disease. Mr. Thomas is 90 and still remembers every detail of his childhood. From his first bicycle ride to his favorite childhood vacation, he can recall it all with vivid clarity. He attributes his sharp memory to staying mentally active throughout his life, whether it's solving puzzles, reading books, or engaging in stimulating conversations with friends and family. Sadly, his late wife, who didn't engage in similar activities, began showing signs of Alzheimer's in her late 70s. Over time, her memory faded, and she struggled with basic daily tasks, ultimately requiring constant care. Mr. Thomas's story shows just how vital it is to keep your brain engaged to protect cognitive function as you age. Alzheimer's disease is a progressive condition that slowly erodes memory, thinking, and reasoning skills, leading to severe cognitive decline. It's one of the most common causes of dementia in older adults, and its effects can be devastating not only for the person affected, but also for their family members. Early signs include forgetfulness, difficulty with familiar tasks, confusion about time or place, and challenges with problem solving. As the disease progresses, it becomes harder for individuals to recognize loved ones or perform everyday activities. The slow nature of Alzheimer's can make it difficult to notice the signs until significant cognitive decline has already occurred. The good news is that there are steps you can take to reduce your risk of developing Alzheimer's. Mental stimulation is one of the most effective ways to keep the brain healthy as you age. Engaging in activities that challenge the brain, like solving puzzles, learning new skills, and reading, helps build new neural connections and strengthens existing ones. Mr. Thomas stays sharp by regularly doing crossword puzzles and reading books that challenge his mind. These activities help keep his memory intact and even enhance his cognitive function. Studies have shown that staying mentally active can delay the onset of Alzheimer's or slow its progression in those already diagnosed. Social interaction is another key factor in brain health. Engaging in conversations, maintaining strong relationships, and staying socially active can stimulate your brain and prevent isolation, which has been linked to cognitive decline. Mr. Thomas always makes an effort to stay connected with his friends and family, often sharing his memories or discussing new ideas, which helps keep his brain engaged and sharp. Socializing provides both mental and emotional benefits, contributing to a sense of purpose and connection that is vital for mental well-being. Lastly, learning new skills and hobbies, whether it's learning a new language, playing an instrument, or taking up a craft, can help keep the brain alert and reduce the risk of Alzheimer's. The key is to continually challenge yourself and keep your mind engaged in activities that bring you joy and fulfillment. By taking proactive steps to keep your brain active through learning, socializing, and mental exercises, you can help safeguard your cognitive function and maintain a sharp mind as you age, just like Mr. Thomas. Conclusion. So there you have it. 4 types of illnesses to avoid if you want to live past 90 and enjoy a healthy, fulfilling life. Remember, it's all about staying active, eating well, and keeping your mind sharp. If you take these steps now, you'll thank yourself later. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and leave a comment below. Tell me which number you'll focus on first, 9 or 0. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Take care, and see you in the next video.